Cops are responsible for being transparent in their duties. But what happens when corrupt cops realize they destroyed their career? Here are 4 corrupt cops who ruined their career. San Marcos police tased John Kelly, who is deaf, in May 2019 while he was walking along a highway frontage road without any insinuation of violence from him. He can be seen repeatedly conveying that he was deaf.
Put your hands behind your back, sir.
Alright, grab his hands.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Roll over. Grab his hand. Just
Get on your stomach. Turn around.
Just have him stand up. I think he's pretty.
Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
Someone saw John Kelly in a disagreement with his wife via sign language, so he called 911 and reported a possible domestic violence. After they realized he was deaf, they made him sit down and communicate via notepads. He can be seen in a state of shock and confusion. He conveyed over and over to the police through sign language, asking them why did they tase him. Police can be seen saying, "He saw us arriving but kept walking." This gave them enough of a reason to tase the poor man.
He saw us when we showed up, right? He kept walking.
Kelly wasn't handcuffed and was not criminally charged by the police. Paramedics were called to remove taser probes from him and check for any serious injury.
If there's any left, maybe on his shorts.
He confirmed he was later hospitalized for injuries resulting from the incident. A federal lawsuit was filed in May 2021, accusing the 3 officers of violating Kelly's civil rights. The next case on our list is of Officer David Lane Dukes of Orangeburg, who told a black man to stop and drop down the gun. He was asked to lay face down on the ground. Officer immediately arrested him and searched him up.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
Ain't no gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
right,
I
I'm
don't
just
own
asking.
no gun. I don't own
Turn
no
back
gun.
over. car door. You watched him say? He had something.
I ain't on no gun.
The door's unlocked in the car, so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. All right, that's what he had.
When there was no weapon found, he realized it was a wrench in his hand, and he mistook it for a gun. He had to physically demonstrate that to other officers to prove he was innocent. The man told the police officers of how Officer David stomped his head on cement. He told them he had head problems and was on disability, and the officer hit his head on the concrete.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head trauma.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You
And-
wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You had to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yup. You threw me down. Yup. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yup. You bust my head down on the cement. Yup. You bust my...
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
on
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went on to the
And
ground.
then you bust my head down
That's what
on the cement.
At this point, it was clear to the officers who the real perpetrator was. Officer David can be seen defending himself, but the other officer tells him they got that on camera.
I mean, because that's what we got.
You have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
it for us. You need to look at the camera.
Mayor, I'm going to take that into evidence of what he had.
What?
Well, I mean, you know, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where.
There ain't nothing there.
The black man suffered bruises to the forehead and was brought to the hospital by the paramedics. Officer David was charged with first-degree assault and battery. He faced time in prison and lost his job permanently. The next video shows another corrupt officer whose career gets rightfully ruined. Sylvester Hayes was shocked when Dallas police pulled him over while he drove to get his kids breakfast in October 2021. Body camera footage shows officers looking over his license and mistaking his name for a wanted domestic violence suspect due to the similar spellings of their first names.
Okay, well, what's your information? That's it. That's all.
Damn, I'm finna go get something for my baby, something to eat.
Okay, hey, if you're good, sir, you're good.
I didn't give you permission to open the door or none of it.
Right now, you are being detained. Come on and step out.
Hey, yeah, guys, right?
Come on and step out. Come on.
Let me calm my feet.
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out. Come on and step out. You're gonna get tased. Come on and step out.
Pulling out a tape?
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out.
Bro,
Come on and step
don't
out.
touch
Come on
me,
and
huh?
step out.
Bro.
Step
What
out.
are y'all? Man, hold on, bro.
Come on and step out.
The officers then use violent force to arrest the man and pull him out of his vehicle. They drag him to the side of the road and arrest him. They force him inside the police car and don't give a single thought to his pleas. This can be seen by footage taken from multiple angles by different body cams from the police surrounding the area.
Bro! My what the
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop.
You got some foot on my neck, bro. I got some foot on my neck, bro. What the y'all doing, bro? What am I being paid for, man? Y'all don't even know y'all right now, bro. Bro, what are y'all, bro? Help! Help!
This as well. And start us some record, please.
I don't got no felony. Get in the car. Bro, help!
Stop. Get in there.
Bro, y'all hurting me.
Get in
Bro,
there.
y'all help me! Help! Somebody help me!
Stop.
Stop!
Stop.
Leg restraint. Let's get him up.
All right.
Leg restraints are off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up.
Y'all are in big trouble, man.
An officer goes to interrogate him and finds out that there might have been a misunderstanding since there was an arrest warrant released for the person by the same name as him. The man pleaded that he has nothing to do with anything and is being wrongfully detained. The officer told him that they will clear this up and asked him to stay patient.
Bro, y'all doing this for no reason, man. I gotta go get something to eat for my kids, bro.
Okay.
I gotta go get something to eat for my kids, and that's how they do me. Yo,
I came in late for everything.
and they handled me so rough, sir. I complied. I said, what am I being stuck for? I didn't give nobody no attitude or anything, sir. I got 4 kids that was waiting on me right now. They're hungry. I'm trying to go feed them, man.
Okay.
And that's it. I don't know. Like they say, I failed the signal at the stop sign.
The stop sign? Okay.
I mean, I was wrong for that. Yes.
So
but-
that was the reason for contact for the stop. Okay.
Yes, I understand that. And I was gonna tell him, like, what am I being detained for? I don't have any warrants. My name is, I have warrants maybe for speeding or something like that. But
What is your name?
Not for family violence or anything.
What is your name?
Sylvester Hayes.
Sylvester Hayes.
A name of a champion. And they doing this because they, bro, I don't know if it's because my skin is.
That has nothing to do with the skin.
Look how they handled me, sir. I didn't do anything that
Well,
deserved
there was
it.
a gun, right?
But I wasn't pulling. I told him I had a weapon. I told him this.
Okay.
I told him this. This is my name.
Okay.
If they run it, it's going to say Sylvester Hayes.
Okay. Mr. Hayes. So, and I don't know all the story, but there is another Sylvester Hayes, right? So give me a second, right? And that Sylvester Hayes does have a warrant.
Then maybe that's.
Okay.
I'm the third, man.
Okay. So your last name is Hayes.
Hayes. Sylvester Hayes the third.
S.
SILVESTER.
Okay. And then your date of birth. Your
February
birthday.
23rd, 1996.
Okay.
And I'm the third. I'm fighting for my life, man. I got 4 babies at the house, man. What if happened and they would have, come on, man.
I understand.
For nothing, though.
So
For
here,
nothing.
so-
my car's up today, I'm paying on it. Like, I got a good job. I work security. Like, I'm trying to be one of y'all, but it's like, come on, man, this how y'all do. This how y'all do me. I'm working to be y'all, bro.
I didn't do anything.
My name is Sting, man. Besides speeding tickets, man.
Right. I understand. And like what I said, I do apologize. Like if you feel like they roughed you up or whatever, I do apologize. But anytime that there's a gun involved and like traffic stop, I'm like, hey, so give us a second. We're gonna have these dudes check you out.
Police officers went and interviewed the original officers who were there initially, and finally it became clear that he was not the felon they were looking for. Despite that, they had the audacity to arrest him. Later, his charges were dropped.
We get behind him up here because we see the car moving on Illinois. So we catch up to it and we get up here to Southern Oaks. And he fails to signal within 100 feet from the stop sign here in Southern Oaks and Overton. And as soon as he came up here, we obviously pulled him over.
So he got the reason for contact.
Yeah, so I pulled up to the car and I'm like, hey man, look, you got pulled over for this, this, and this. And he was like, well, that's not fair because you were watching me from the other side. I was like, yeah, we were on the other side of the light when you were crossing. So obviously, you know what I mean? Yeah. So then I was just like, you have your ID with you. And so he gives it to me. And obviously I handed it over to her and she's like, Sylvester Hayes, like that's the name that was.
But if he resisted, he resisted. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he just
So we
resisted.
got him on that, right?
Yeah.
So that we're good. So yeah, so just find out.
Hayes has filed a lawsuit against the city and the officers who arrested him, claiming that the incident cost him his home and job. He also believes that he was racially profiled. The last video on our list shows another cop who faced bad consequences for being corrupt. Deputy Zachary Morrison, after receiving reports of a possible drunk driver, passed the pickup truck that was being driven by Brian Filipiak, an off-duty lieutenant of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. He approached the truck and asked him about his driving license and whether he's been drinking, as he received complaints of him drunk driving and almost hitting the vehicles in the vicinity.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. You got your ID? Department ID? And your driver's license. The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay? And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Okay. Do you have a firearm on you? Okay. Do you got your pistol? Are you a corrections officer or just deputy? Lieutenant? Okay. Alright, just sit tight, right back to you.
Deputy Morrison returns to the truck to have Filipiak take a field sobriety test, but the lieutenant refuses to comply. Deputy Morrison informs him that he needs to get the test done, and he should know better since he's a cop and this is protocol, but the officer just refuses and wants to leave. This goes on for a whole 10 minutes, and no amount of convincing was enough for the lieutenant to obey the officer's commands.
Brian, I'm going to have you step out of the car when I'll do some field sobriety test for you. Okay? Where are you going to camp?
Huh?
Where are you going to camp?
Milwaukee, Michigan.
Oh, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
I don't know.
I've got multiple 911 calls about a reckless driver, plate and all matches, almost hitting vehicles. I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here. Okay?
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. You don't think I wouldn't?
No.
This is Northern Michigan. We're a small department. Okay, I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of the vehicle. You know I have my job to do. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I just want you to...
And I understand your point, your position. So I'm asking you nicely.
I know you are, but just let me go.
I'm not. I can't let you go. We're way past that point. You know this.
At this point, Deputy Morrison was left with no choice but to physically remove Filipiak from the truck. As he tries to get him out, he can be seen resisting, and in response, the officer warns him that he will get tasered if he doesn't give in, to which he finally complies.
Out.
No.
We just have to. Out.
Brian, go.
No, hold on, guys.
Brian.
One more time.
Step out of the vehicle.
No,
Brian.
one more time.
Step
okay?
out
You're
of the
going to
vehicle.
get a fucking taser.
No, one
Step
more
out
time.
of the vehicle.
Can we talk about it?
You're getting a taser. Back up. Taser right now if you don't get out.
Make it work, okay?
Out. Right now. Go to the front of my car.
The officer then tells him that he's under arrest. He tries to negotiate his way out and asks him for a cop-to-cop deal. Deputy Morrison continues to do his job rightfully and places him in the police cruiser with help of the other officer.
No,
You are under arrest. Don't resist, Brian.
No.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, stop.
You're
Stop.
under. You're not
No,
going to.
I'm not resisting, but don't. Let's stop.
You're
Let's talk about.
tensed
Let's talk about it. Okay.
We've talked.
No.
You're under arrest.
No,
Place your hands behind your back.
No.
Don't make it even worse.
No, I'm not. Let's talk about it. What other options do we have?
You could have manned up and talked.
I did.
You made us.
All right, so Let's make a deal.
Oh.
Okay?
What kind of deal do you want to make?
A cop to a cop? That's what the deal's about.
A cop to a cop. Why are you putting me in that situation?
Why are you putting me in that situation?
I didn't drink.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't drive drunk.
Okay. I got a lot going on in my life, and I said...
We all have a lot going on in our lives.
Oh, well, I got a lot more than, I don't know if you do, but I do have a lot going on, so I just want to hang out, and I will be on my way.
It's fine and dandy if you're at your camp drunk, shit-faced.
Filipiak has been employed with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office for 21 years. He faces imprisonment of up to 180 days, a fine between $200 and $700, and up to 360 hours of community service. If you enjoyed watching this content, subscribe for more and comment down your thoughts below.